Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everything in between. Welcome again to another episode of the Hygiene Apartment with, this time a look again down on my pedalboard because I bought something, as you can see. Ta-da! The Revv G8 noise gate. It comes obviously in a box in this cool pouch with the typical Revv nice satin thingy, rubber feet, the world's smallest pick. I mean, compare that to a normal pick that you get sent with shit you buy. That is really tiny, and yeah, I will try it anyways. You get this sticker, you get this sticker, and that one. That's exactly like on the G3 I got. Then I have this sticker and this sticker, just in a different color. And yeah, anniversary. 5-year anniversary? So this is the 5-year anniversary model? I thought this would just be a limited edition. Because yeah, you see it's in this white sparkle. On every video you see on YouTube so far, or the most, they have the regular version in black sparkly thing, and this is the limited edition version, or as I saw now, anniversary. But maybe it is, maybe it isn't. If the regular version would look like this and the limited or anniversary version would be black, then I would have bought the black ones. I'm honest, I just buy the more rare thing if I can. And it was a euro cheaper as the regular version. Here we have the manual. Here for the silence. Typical stuff. I'll show you this, maybe you want to pause it. And here we have some suggestions how to wire it. And I wanted to make clear that you see that. Normal 2-cable method, input to output, or here to from an FX send to a return. I just want to make that clear. Okay, this is the reigning champ in the noise gate game on my board, the Sentry. It's 90 euros, around that. And I have to be honest, I'm using a custom tone print option that I edited myself on the tone print app that comes with this, or you get access with it, with the pedal, or any TC Electronic tone print pedal. And there I could dial in the closing time, the speed that the gate reacts so immense that it's basically a really noise clamp at the highest speed that is possible, like a decimator in that direction. I don't know, 0.2 milliseconds or what. So it's really, really, really fast and can handle a lot of noise. This is the normal hiss mode that is on. It's supposed to act like a reduced noise during playing. So even where you're playing, during playing, you have a gate active. But it totally fails at this much of noise that I have. This is the normal gate that comes with, and now I'm in the tone print option. That's why it's silent. It's out now. This is the noise level that we're dealing with, okay? I'm using my Synergy system, the 2CP model. It's known for being noisy. I have a noisy boost pedal, the MXR M77 in front. And we have it in the loop after the Para EQ, which adds also in extreme settings a lot of noise. But it handles it pretty good. Let's play a bit. I'm using my Zyphos with the EMG81 in the bridge. Perfect. So let's see how it behaves when we try to let a chord ring. So in waves it cuts out. So that is the behavior of the Sentry. And now let's introduce the new boy in the game, the Revv. For this we need a longer cable here. A second. It's not pretty how I wire it here, but only way possible. So like this. So we're hearing the noise and we see it can't do much. Why is that? We're on full on the threshold. If I'm disengaging the boost pedal, it's better, but there is still a lot of noise that it can't get over it. We're absolute on full, all dials on max, and it doesn't work. This is 200 euros, a little more than 200. This is 90 euros, okay? We were on half, so we could have even more, moving for even more noise. The Revv G8, out of the famous high gain amplifier, made for high gain, I suppose, can't handle my usual noise floor. So the only thing I found out I could do, let's engage the boost pedal again, is to go on the 2CP module and dial down the volume like this. So now the volume is not even at 9 o'clock, so we're not boosting the tubes as much as we did before, and that is kind of the goal on these modules. But I don't know, you can correct me. If I'm pushing the tubes, I do that through the volume knob on these modules, right? And not through volume knobs or levels on controls on other pedals in the chain. It has to be the module control, right? And yeah, how important is it to push the tubes? Because now the noise floor is reduced, and now it works. There it is. So now we can see the amount of noise the Revv G8 can take. And in that setting, don't get me wrong, works fine. Let's play a bit. Oh, that's too... Yeah, of course, yes, now it is much quieter. And the only thing I can do is go now up with the volume on my rack unit that is in the chain as well, the Art SGX Express. And we're back with the volume without that much hiss. But that is not how I dial in my rig normally. So now it works. all controls work. Then close it later. Stays open much longer. But I want to dial in like I dialed in the Sentry. No, it has to be full. Not really full. It's everything full, and we still haven't got everything. Yeah, you hear that beeping noise after it. So yeah, that is my current problem with this pedal. I mean, it costs so much, well, so much more than this one, and can't handle the same noise. What should I do? Should I just dial my rig in differently, like now? Should I sell it and go for the hunt of another noise gate? The thing is, this works great, but it's the only one I have. I have a noise reaper from Stone Deaf Effects as well, but this is more a downward expander. So it works different, and it can't get rid of all the noise. This can for 90 euros if you use the Tone Print app, but that's really, really easy. If I can do it, everybody can. I mean, I'm not able to use a DAW or a Tonex pedal because I'm stupid to get my laptop connected with all these plugins and devices. So when I can work out the editor, you can. It's a real bummer. This pedal is so beautiful, and it just can't do what this can for multiple the price. I think I will return it and go for the hunt of another noise gate. The Sentry sometimes has the problem that it has some digital artifacts going, but I rarely hear that, so I never really had problems with that. Otherwise, I don't hear bad things about this. And so much good things about this. Nobody mentioned how the noise floor is not comparable to other pedals, what it can do and what not. So that's a real bummer. By the way, some say in comments that you should do it like this, which is totally bullshit. It can't work like that. But yeah, I read that in the comments. Or that I go from here to here. I believe me, I checked everything. It doesn't work in this method. I'm not using the 4-cable method, and that's not what I bought it for, because there's a specific point here in the change in the loop. The 4-cable method here, I don't know if it would be possible, because I have so many loops in loops in loops. It's complicated. And hey, it can do. The Sentry could do it. So I want a noise gate with more dials than just one. I want dial in the hold and the release, just like here. The Revv G8 is obviously not what I was looking for. So, any suggestions, any tips for me? I'm very pleased if somebody could tell me what I can do or cannot do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.